Hey everyone, we are talking about Run for Life. Runners, this video is for you. I'm speaking to the runners in this group. You all know how it feels. You know that feeling that you get when you cross the finish line of the race that you've worked months for, you've dedicated countless hours to, you've gotten yourself up early morning hours on the weekends, even though you didn't want to. The cross training, the weightlifting, the stretching, the making sure you're eating all of the right foods, the time away from your family and the juggling act that you have to do to be able to get to that starting line. You know how sweet the reward is when you finish the race that you've trained so hard for. You know that glory, it lasts. The medal that you get from that race, the Medal Monday post that you get to put up, the race recaps that you can share with your friends on social media and on your next long runs on the weekend. The physical pain that you feel after you've, for the next week after a long race or a long run when you can't get up and down from the stairs well, or the toilet for that matter. These type of things go on. And it's a feeling that if you're a runner, I know you can relate to. I've been there myself, and I know you have too. Unfortunately, anybody here that's a runner experiences the flip side of that. You have done all of those said things. You've gotten yourself too close to the starting line, and in the weeks or moments before that race, your months of hard work is derailed by an injury. I have been there. I qualified for Boston twice in my younger years, and I qualified and twice I was unable to get there, 2 consecutive training cycles because of injury. I know what that feels like. If I am speaking your language, this message is for you. Raven and I are very excited to announce our first ever Run for Life course. It will launch Tuesday, March 5th at the office in Concord. It will run for 6 consecutive weeks, Tuesday night from 6 o'clock to block about 8 o'clock. Some of the content and the times we're going to need up to 2 hours a night. We have years of experience together as physical therapists and together as runners, and we are preparing to bring you such a valuable 6-week course. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what makes it different, and then I'm going to encourage you to fill out the form that I'll put below so that we can get in touch with you and give you even more details and information. So about a week or so ago, I put a poll out and I asked runners, if we put a course together, what would you want to hear? And so many of the topics that we were preparing to share about, we will share on these 6-week courses. You can expect to learn about all of the things that you've heard before. We know these things oftentimes as runners, and I've been guilty of it myself, thinking you don't have to do all these things. Well, our hope is that this time when you hear it, it will stick. You're going to learn about fueling your body before, during, and after a long run or a race. You're going to learn about stretching. You're going to learn about strengthening. You're going to learn about some of the common running injuries and why they happen. You're going to learn about the importance of managing your stress and your sleep, just to name a few. Maybe you're saying, okay, Jen, that's great, but I've been to running classes before. Like I said, I know this stuff, but what you are going to experience with this running course is over the course of the 6 weeks together, you're going to receive one-on-one individualized screenings yourself. Raven and I are going to look at your foot posture and ensure that you're in the right shoe for your foot type. We are going to do a injury prevention screen that both her and I created after reading a book by Jay Dickory called Running Rewired. It is a injury screen that we rolled out last fall with the Chardon High School cross country boys team. You will be screened according to this technique, and with that, it addresses issues that may be impacting your form and your posture, which is intimately related to your running efficiency. With each thing that we identify in that screen needing to be addressed, you'll be given your personalized home exercise program to work on those things to retrain your movement and to reduce the risk of load and injury force production when you're running. The other thing that we're going to do is twice over the course of the 6 weeks, one time at the first 6 week at the first class, and the next time at the last class, is we are going to do a gait analysis assessment for you. We are going to be able to look at your running form with our brand new technology called DigitSoul. You'll receive your individualized results, PDF printout, and again, with collaboration with the information that we learn about you and the other two things I just mentioned, you're going to get specific direction on how to improve your running form to reduce your risk of injuries. This is going to be a very valuable 6 weeks, and we hope that this message is speaking to you. Because of the individualized nature of the class, we are opening it up to 10 individuals. We begin March 5th. Unfortunately, because of the individualized screenings that we want to do, we will not be offering a Zoom option like we did for our menopause course in the fall. There is an early bird rate happening right now, so if you are going to register before March 1st, you will receive a $49 discount on the tuition. If you do so before March 1st, you can break that number down into about $75 a week. So if this is something that is speaking to you, I'm going to ask you to fill out the form that I'm going to place below the live video. That will give you the form. We'll share with you more details about what I just shared with you here. And if you give us your email address, then we will get in touch with you as early as next week so that we can begin to discuss in person if this is right for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fabulous weekend, and we hope to hear from all of the runners soon.